What is going on, guys? It is Constable Chan coming back at you with another Madden 17 video, and in today's video, the next installment of this Denard Robinson at quarterback experiment slash rebuild with the Jacksonville Jaguars. So we left it off in last episode in year number 2 with Denard Robinson at quarterback. We went 11-5 and we lost in the conference championship game. So I did the offseason, did the draft. I only had a 5th and a 6th rounder. Really didn't get anyone. I did get a decent right guard, actually, 75 overall, so that's not bad for getting in the 6th round. So we're going to do a couple more trades. A couple of you guys commented. I really need to improve my defense still, so Alex Spite, I apologize if I got your last name wrong, said get J.J. Watt, so I will do that. Playing in this 4-3 defense, I probably still will play him at defensive end because he'll probably get in the 20 sacks range each year. And then Cody Ross also said put Miles Jack at middle linebacker. He does good there. So I'll probably switch Miles Jack with C.J. Mosley, playing in a 4-3. Primarily your right outside and your middle linebacker will be seeing the most of the playing time, especially in the nickel, because the left outside linebacker is not on the field at that point. So I'll have to shuffle around my linebackers. So what I'm looking to do in this preseason, probably improve my D-line. Like I said, going to get J.J. Watt, add to that mix. Probably get some better pass rushers. I really like Dante Fowler Jr., but he's still only a 79 after 2 seasons. So I'm probably going to get rid of him. Probably going to get rid of Malik Jackson. Might get someone better. And get rid of this guy, too. I'm not even sure who he is. And probably just revamp this whole D-line. Sheldon Day's gone. Might as well get rid of him, too. So that's kind of what the plan is. Did pick up a couple free agents. Desmond Trufant was in free agency, so I obviously picked him up. Manti Te'o as well. Got Calvin Pryor. He's only a 78 now. I'm not sure what's up with that. On the offense, has picked up a couple backup quarterbacks and Adrian Peterson as well. So I really need a running back for the future. I'm not, TJ Yeldon's only 82 after being my starter for 2 years, but I'll keep Peterson and Yeldon. I think that's a pretty good 1-2 punch. But Denard Robinson, the reason I'm doing this video, after 2 seasons as a starting quarterback, is only a 59 overall. So I don't think, at this point he's not really going to get any better. He'll probably be around the 60 overall range for the rest of this video, I'm guessing. Throw power costs too much to boost up, so it's probably going to stick at that 74. Short accuracy 77, mid is a 70, and his deep's a 61. Awareness 75. So I could work on basically his awareness and his accuracy heading on into the future here. So I'm going to start making a couple trades, and hopefully those trades could get us in a Super Bowl appearance in this video. We'll be going through seasons 3 to 5, so 3 seasons in this episode. Last year I only did 2 seasons, so we're going to be doing 3 seasons in this video. So let's start off by getting J.J. Watt. J.J. Watt is joining the Jacksonville Jaguars. I traded away Bar2, my backup mid linebackers. They really needed a linebacker, so they were in the green for interest for the Texans. Also threw in my first rounder this year in exchange. J.J. Watt, 99 overall, 29 years old, and their 4th and 5th round pick for next year's draft. I think I got a very good trade right here. Kelvin Beachum, backup left tackle. Aqib Talib, who's 32 years old. He's still 89, but his speed is not that great. And next year's 3rd round pick in exchange for the best defensive tackle, Aaron Donald, 99 overall player. So I got 2 99 overall defensive linemen that I added in 2 trades. Trade number 3 is another big one because I get a 99 overall player again to add to my defensive line. Talvin Smith, 81 overall player. I really like Talvin Smith, but I can never get him good. It seems like just to upgrade him, it costs too much XP, and I never get enough XP to make him good. So I traded him away. Malik Jackson and Sheldon Day, my 2 defensive tackles. But I have Aaron Donald, so it kind of leaves a hole because I play a 4-3, so I need kind of a second defensive tackle, and I'm missing an outside linebacker, but we'll figure that out later because I added 3 99 overall players to this defensive line, so it's looking unreal right now. With this trade, I was able to find a replacement for Talvin Smith at outside linebacker. Jamie Collins is joining the team, and I'm also getting their next year's 4th and 5th round pick for the draft. Got it for a pretty good deal, actually. Quan Williams, James Laurinaitis, and next year's second-round picks. So this is why Cleveland sucks, because they do trades like this, and I don't know, it's a good deal for me anyway. Calvin Pryor and 2 fourth-round picks next year for Sharif Floyd, defensive tackle for the Minnesota Vikings, 87 overall player. So now I think I really filled every need on defense. I'll auto-sort this and kind of see what it's going to look like with this 4-3 defense. So my D-line's looking just real saucy right now. Khalil Mack, Aaron Donald, Sharif Floyd, and J.J. Watt. So 3 out of the 4, 99 overall. And I still have Dante Fowler Jr. And this guy backing him up, so that's pretty decent. Linebacking core is looking good. I'm going to be sliding Miles Jack inside because one of my viewers wanted that. Probably slide C.J. Mosley to the right outside linebacker spot and Jamie Collins to the left outside, so that's looking really good. With my safeties, I really like Landon Collins and Deion Buchanan, so that's good. And corners, I got 3 of them. That's usually how much you want being good. So Desmond Trufant, Jalen Ramsey, and Janoris Jenkins. So the defense, huge improvement. If you guys haven't watched my first episode of this, I obviously not playing with salary cap because I would not be able to afford any of these guys, really. No, that's really all the trades I'm going to do for year number 3. I still want like a Ezekiel Elliott kind of thing at running back or Todd Gurley, but and I kind of want to start saving my draft picks so I could actually draft in the first and second and third rounds kind of thing. So this is what the team's going to be looking like heading into year 3. Last year record was 11-5. I think we could definitely do better than that. So I'm just going to just switch Miles Jack and Mosley at the linebacker spots there, and then we are going to get simming ahead here, and I will pick it up with you guys in the playoffs. In the playoffs, divisional round, 13-3 was our record. We played the 9-7 Buffalo Bills, so obviously we had a lot of success. I think Denard Robinson won MVP. He's got 25,000 XP to spend, so that's looking good. So we'll take a look at stats, and we will see who the MVP was in awards after. So Denard Robinson, 4,500, 85 yards, 41 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, so he did have a very good year. Rushing, Adrian Peterson, 1,386 yards, 18 touchdowns. Receiving, Allen Robinson, 84 receptions for 1,433 yards and 8 touchdowns. Odell Beckham Jr., 77 receptions for 747 and 4 touchdowns. And Julio Jones, 73 catches for 1,094 yards and 12 touchdowns. Defense, Miles Jack, 112 tackles, led the team, and quarterback sacks. Khalil Mack, 23, J.J. Watt, 21, Aaron Donald's 14, and Sharif Floyd had 12.5. So that front 4 really got after the quarterback this year. And interceptions, Desmond Trufant, the newcomer, had 4, and Jalen Ramsey had 3. Well, you don't care about anything else. So we'll take a look at awards and see how everyone did. So NFL, MVP is Denard Robinson. Coach of the Year, Pete Carroll from the Seahawks. And we'll just take a look at the AFC award winners. Denard Robinson, Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year, J.J. Watt. Khalil Mack was number 2. Offensive Rookie, we don't have any rookies. Best Quarterback, Ben Roethlisberger. Best Running Back, Le'Veon Bell. Best Wide Receiver, Antonio Brown. A lot of Pittsburgh Steelers on the list. Best O-Line, Zach Martin. Travis Frederick was number 2. Best defensive line, Khalil Mack. Best linebacker, Denzel Perryman. And best defensive back is Logan Ryan. Best kicker, Justin Tucker. So I'm going to spend some player XP. Then we will sim to the Super Bowl, and hopefully we are playing in that game. So I sent it to the Super Bowl, and looks like we are not playing this week. So we will see who is playing in the Super Bowl, and we'll also see who we lost to. So let's go to playoff schedule. And the Super Bowl is the Chargers and the Seahawks, and looks like we lost in the divisional game against the Buffalo Bills. 28-25 was the final, so we lost by a field goal, but that's all right. I spent player XP. Denard Robinson actually played good enough to earn a quick development trait, and he went up from a 59 to a 65, so kind of looking promising for the future. Short throw accuracy is an 82, medium 78, deep 66, awareness 78. So he's slowly getting better. So hopefully keep on winning those MVP awards, getting that good XP. Other than that, a lot of guys have confidence boosts because we did have a very good year. And I'm not sure who went up in overall. Miles Jack stayed the same. but hopefully he'll get better in the future. So, gonna do another offseason, do the free agency, re-sign players, do the draft, all that stuff. I don't have any high draft picks, so I'm not gonna show the draft recap or anything. So I'll send it to the next week, and then we'll pick it up in year number 4. So after doing the offseason, the free agency, and the draft, didn't pick up anybody in free agency. Really didn't need anything, or nothing really caught my eye. So the only thing I'm going to really trade for in year number 4 is probably a running back, either Todd Gurley or Ezekiel Elliott, kind of a young player, like superstar development type. Really don't need anything on defense, and on offense, it looks pretty good. You know, TJ Eldon's only an 82 overall, so I think we can improve on that. In the draft, I did have a 6th and a 7th rounder, so I drafted just the O-lineman in the 6th round, and then traded down for a pick next year in the 7th. So that 6th round pick was actually pretty good. This guy, quick development, 75 overall. I'll make a video on like little tips to draft O-lineman late in the rounds, because I kind of have a little way to do it, and it usually works. So gonna trade for a running back, probably Ezekiel Elliott. Let's try to get him. So with the only trade this year, Ezekiel Elliott is joining the Jaguars in exchange for a 1st and a 3rd round pick this year, and Chris Ivory. So welcome to the team, Ezekiel Elliott. So adding Ezekiel Elliott really makes this offense look real nice. So now got a franchise running back to run behind, probably the best O-line in the league. And but hopefully Denard Robinson still throws it a lot. I still got very good wide receivers, and defensively it's looking pretty good. So same idea, we're going to sim to the playoffs, and we will see what our record is. So in the playoffs, we play in the divisional. Was so close to being perfect. 15-1 though, still a very successful year. Played the 9-7 Kansas City Chiefs. Now I already went ahead, spent Coach XP, spent Player XP. Denard Robinson is now a 67 overall, but with a +2 confidence boost, a 69. Now his short accuracy went up to an 85, mid is an 80, deep 66, awareness 81. So that's actually pretty decent for being like a converted wide receiver to quarterback, but his throw power still is 74, so still not very good. Ezekiel Elliott's now a 99 overall player. Wide receivers, I think Allen Robinson went up to a 92. A couple O-linemen went up, like Ronnie Stanley, and my backups really got good. And defensively, we'll take a look here. D-line stays the same. Miles Jack went up from an 82 to an 86. CJ Mosley went up from a 90 to a 91, I believe. Jalen Ramsey's a 95 with a +2 confidence boost, makes him a 97. And really, that's it. So we'll take a look at stats and awards again, and then we will sim to the Super Bowl, and hopefully, finally, we could play in a Super Bowl. So, wrong button. Denard Robinson, 4,300, 12 yards, 31 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. So we had a very good year again. Ezekiel Elliott, very good year by him. 1,766 yards and 29 rushing touchdowns. That's unreal. So receiving, 2 1,000-yard receivers, one of them being Julio Jones, the other Odell Beckham Jr., and then my tight end was 3rd on the list. 65 catches, 633, and 3 touchdowns. So let's take a look at the defensive stats here. Miles Jack led the team with 124 tackles. Tackles for loss was Aaron Donald with 22, and quarterback sacks a bit down from last year, but still very good. Khalil Mack at 21, J.J. Watt 18, Aaron Donald 15, and Sharif Floyd had 12. Interceptions, Jalen Ramsey, good year. He had 7. C.J. Mosley had 3, and Desmond Trufant had 2. So I had the best offense in the league. I think last year we were 3rd or something, and I think we were the best D2, because if it doesn't show it, I think you're the league was actually Ezekiel Elliott, Denard Robinson 4th on the list, and Coach of the Year, I'm guessing, well, it wasn't us, it was Ron Rivera, coming in at 13-3 record, beat out a 15-1 record, I'm not sure about that. Offensive Player of the Year, Ezekiel Elliott. Defensive Player of the Year, Khalil Mack. Offensive Rookie, don't have any. Best Quarterback, Ben Roethlisberger. Best Running Back, Ezekiel Elliott. Best Wide Receiver, DeAndre Hopkins. O-line, Zach Martin again. Best D-line, Jadeveon Clowney. Best Linebacker, Mingo. Defensive Back, Jalen Ramsey. Best kicker was Justin Tucker again. So another very good year with Jacksonville. We just have to find a way to start winning in the playoffs. And Denard Robinson is finally getting better, which is a good sign. So we're going to advance to the Super Bowl, sim to Super Bowl, and we will hopefully be playing in that game. So Super Bowl week, 11-5 Seahawks against the 15-1 Jacksonville Jaguars. Now the Seahawks beat Buffalo last year in the Super Bowl, so they're going for a two-peat. So we're going to sim it a bit different in Super Bowls. If we make it, then I will go in-game and sim it. It's a little more interesting. Our overall is 96 overall team. Very good. We play the 89 overall ranked Seattle Seahawks. So I will see you guys in-game. Super Bowl is underway. Seattle takes a quick 14-7 lead. I add a field goal. Second half of play, I get a touchdown in the third quarter and add another touchdown. And they add a score of their own, 24-20. And I get the ball back, run the clock out. 24-20 is your final. Finally, year number 4, we win a Super Bowl with Denard Robinson at quarterback, only 67 overall, but the rest of our team is unreal. Super Bowl MVP Ezekiel Elliott, 22 carries for $126 and 2 touchdowns. So that's my first Super Bowl in this Denard Robinson series. Hopefully it's the first of many, and we are going to jump into the next year. And hopefully we can just keep this train moving. So I'm going to do the offseason again. I traded most of my picks away. Maybe not, because I only got Ezekiel Elliott. So I might pick it up in the draft recap if I get anyone good. If not, we'll just go to the next week. And we'll be in year number 5. So we will see you guys there. In the draft recap, I didn't have a first, second, third round pick, but all things considering, had a very successful draft. 4th round, got a middle linebacker, 75 overall, superstar development, so that's a good pick. And then I got a right guard in the 4th round as well. He's 70 with normal. And then 5th round, got a left guard, superstar development, 75 overall. So these later round picks, found some kind of gems in the rough there. So I'm going to advance a week, and then we will get the next year kicked off. So here we are in the next week and in year number 5 of this Jacksonville Jaguars franchise with Denard Robinson at quarterback. Now, I probably not going to be making any trades. I think this team has starters at each position that I am comfortable with. So the team's going to be staying the same. I'll show you guys the defense quick. Looking very good. Kicker, punter, not really too worried about that. But, yeah, the team's looking real good. Probably going to hopefully go back-to-back with Super Bowl. So just going to start simming again, and we will see where we end up. So here we are in the playoffs in the divisional round. Our record is 16-0. This is one of the few times that I actually had a perfect season in a simulation on Madden 17. I was pretty pumped about that, especially our quarterback is not that great. And we play the 9-7 Cleveland Browns, so hopefully we could win. And that after, I think Ezekiel Elliott won MVP again because he's got like just over 35,000 XP. So we'll take a look at stats and awards. Denard Robinson, 4,800, 31 yards, 39 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. That's a very good year. Rushing, Ezekiel Elliott, just shy of 2,000 yards and 27 touchdowns. That's unreal. Receiving, Julio Jones, 809, 4 touchdowns. Jordan Reed, 881, 5 touchdowns. And then 2,000-yard receivers with Allen Robinson, Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdowns, Odell Beckham Jr. had 8. Defensively, Miles Jack led the team with 106 tackles. Tackles for loss with J.J. Watt with 21. And quarterback sacks, Khalil Mack had 28. Very good year. J.J. Watt had 17. Aaron Donald, 12.5. And Sharif Floyd had 8. Interception leader was Miles Jack and Jalen Ramsey and Desmond Trufant. All 3 of them were tied with 3 apiece. So best offense in the league 2 years in a row. And our defense was also first in that category for second year in a row as well. So that's looking pretty good. MVP, like I said, Ezekiel Elliott. Denard Robinson was 2 on the list. Coach of the year, Gus Bradley from the Jags. In the AFC the year, defensive player of the year, Khalil Mack. Rookies don't have. Best quarterback, Denard Robinson. Best running back, Ezekiel Elliott. Best wide receiver, Allen Robinson. Best O-line, Zach Martin. Best D-line, Khalil Mack. Best linebacker, Von Miller. Best defensive back, Chris Harris Jr. Best kicker is Josh Lambo from the Chargers. It's a very, very good year. So I'll spend some player XP, and then we will start simming in the playoffs. So it looks like we are playing for back-to-back Super Bowls. Play the 13-3. About to jump into the game. I just want to see what my team overall is. They're still that 96 overall, and the Falcons are the 89 overall. So it should be a pretty decent matchup. I'll see you guys in the game. And this Super Bowl is underway. Looks like I drive the field, get a quick touchdown. Atlanta answers with a field goal. I get another touchdown just before halftime. Add another touchdown. They get a touchdown, and I get another one. 28-10. We are in the second half. I get a field goal, and 31-10 in the fourth quarter. It looks like I'm probably gonna win. I get a late field goal. 34-17 is your final. Back-to-back Super Bowl champions for Denard Robinson and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this video. I did 3 seasons, made the playoffs all 3 years, and won 2 Super Bowls. So I would say pretty successful years. And Denard Robinson, after spending that player XP, he is now a 70 overall player. So he is kind of getting higher overall. I really didn't expect that, and he's got a quick development now, which is pretty sweet. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I really would appreciate it, and we will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.